Hey, I'm Eric Randolph, and this is my problem 6 for the midterm. So in this one, we're supposed to have a function called max_val with a parameter of t, and t is going to be a list, and what's going to happen is max_val is going to find the maximum value inside that list. The only problem is the list is going to be kind of complex and in the form of this. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've copied just def max_val t, and then these to test, and I put them into my code. So now what I'm thinking I should do is, because it's going to be in this weird format, I'm just going to sort it and make it into a form that's just a list with just pure numbers. So to do that, I'm actually going to make another function, and I'm going to call it sort, and it's going to have a parameter of, and I'm just going to call it term. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a whole new list, and it's going to be completely empty, and it's going to be called new list. And this is going to be what the list that I'm going to be adding all the values to. So now once that's made, I can make a for loop, and I'm going to send a variable through term, and I'm going to say if I at a location is an integer, we're going to add that value to the end of new list. So that's going to look like for I in term, if type I is an int, then we can just do new list dot append, and that'll add I to it. Now, otherwise, if it's not an int, what we're going to do is we're going to make this actually recursive, and we're just going to add on to new list by the recursion. So you'll see what I'm talking about. It'll be else new list plus equals sort I, and then we're just going to return the new list. So with that should have made all of these values, or let's say this was this and was put into sort, it would just come back as 5, 1, 2, 1, 2 without these brackets and whatnot. So now to actually find the max value in that, it should be pretty simple. All we're going to really do is we're going to say the sorting list, and we're going to set that equal to the sort of t, and we're going to say that right now we're going to make a variable called maximum, and we're just going to set that to the starting value of sorting list, and that's just because we're going to want to go through the whole thing and actually find what the maximum is. So now we can make a for loop and send another variable through sorting list and say that if the maximum is less than the value in the location, then the maximum can just equal the value in that location. So that'll look something like for I in sorting list colon, if the maximum is less than I, maximum is going to equal I, and then we're going to return the maximum. Alright, now since it's just returning the maximum and I have both of these down here, it'll probably only show a 9. Yeah, as you can see. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm just going to say print this, and then print this, and then it should come up as a 5 and then a 9. So we can check it and make sure, and a 5 and a 9. Thank you.